Currently, there does seem to be a bit of a divide. Does crypto.com have what it takes to continue as an exchange, or is it going to go bust? Well, there feels to be there's two sides to every single story. The side that said it is, the side that said it isn't. In this video, we're going to take a look at exactly what the facts are around crypto.com, what are they doing, and why I think it could be an insane play for next year. Let's take a look at exactly what's going on over here on crypto.com. So I've been tracking this number now for probably a couple of weeks, and we first started talking about this a couple of weeks ago, and it was $2.5 billion of backed assets on the new measure on coin market cap. Now, you've always got to take this with a pinch of salt. Currently, it is a non-audited number, and ultimately it is just a wallet that the crypto.com exchange tell people what it is. But it's kind of the only thing we've got to go on at the minute. But currently, it is over $1 billion up in just a couple of weeks. Now, there's a number of reasons why that could be, and we've also seen a shift in terms of what they are holding. If you remember, the CEO came out and talked about it and said they are holding SHIB 1-to-1 for customer-backed assets, and it was their second largest holding. Now, we feel like we've shifted away from that, and you can see currently backed 50% of total assets in USDT, which, if you know anything about USDT, is supposedly backed to the dollar 1-for-1. And you can see there's a massive shift in terms of what they're holding: Bitcoin, Ethereum, USDC, and USDT. But that is $1 billion into crypto.com in the last 2 weeks, which is a pretty big number, and equally supports people going back to this exchange. Now, their actual exchange is super accessible, it's easy to get involved with, and it offers some really simple and intuitive support for both investors and holders alike. So you can see why there is a number, but this is increasing every single day. More and more people seem to be using crypto.com. Volume equally also going up, albeit not quite as much. We take a look at their native token, the cryptocom. You can see some massive money coming into it. RSI trending just over the 50.98 range over the course of the last couple of hours. We did see obviously a big sell-off on obviously the cryptocom, as we've seen a bit of a pullback in the entire market, as we saw the massive rally yesterday. But ultimately, the trend line is up. You know, we can't deny that. If we were to take the bottom down here that we bottomed at the 6.4, you can see the trend is up with crypto.com. Now, the question will be, how kind of high does it continue? What point do we then see potentially a big breakout on crypto.com, and is it coming? Now, obviously, we have the World Cup going on, and we're going to take a look a little bit at that in a minute, but we can see it just trends in this channel. We'll keep an eye on it on the channel. So if you are, you know, into cryptocurrency, you want to keep up to date with everything going on, be sure to like this video. Also, subscribe to the channel, turn the notification bell on so you can keep up to date with everything going on in the world of Terra Luna Classic, cryptocurrency in general, NFTs, you name it, we cover it here on the channel. Now, we'll see where we get to on this, but it does feel like it is due to continue kind of consolidating, but as we see rising up. Now, let's get into a bit of news, and particularly why I am on the side of crypto.com is going to be a pretty interesting play. I hold a bag of crypto.com, you guys all know that, but it has just received a bullish rating on Friday from Investors Observe. The payment tokens asset is down 1.25%, while the broader crypto market is up 0.14. And again, all you could do is go to YouTube and see this huge divide between people that believe in crypto.com and believe that it's going to go insolvent. Now, my view is always get it off exchanges, get it into hardware wallets, then you own your cryptocurrency. You are the person that absolutely controls everything that goes on with it. But as we go on, it says, over the last 5 days, Kronos has earned a bullish rating on the Investors Observe sentiment score. The sentiment score measures the performance of Kronos over the past 5 days by volume and price movement. The sentiment score provides a quick short-term look at the crypto's recent performance. This can be useful for both short-term investors looking to ride a rally and longer-term investors trying to buy the dip. Talks a little bit about price action and then a little bit what it is. But we can, like you said, we just talked about, confirm here that it is an upward trend, and there is equally some money flowing into crypto.com. Now, why is that? Well, we know they are a big partner in the World Cup, which obviously has gigantic coverage worldwide, and not only is it on most of their advertising bits, you can, and if you go, see it everywhere. You can see here the England team through to the last 16, let's go, but you can see it is absolutely everywhere on a number of videos. And remember, this is a global audience, and it's such a simple you know, accessible point where people can get in. Now, massive news, this is pretty big news as well. I'm going to play the video without any sounds so that we can't get it, but you can see it there, but this is pretty big news. Ledger have now confirmed that at Kronos Chain, a chain supported by crypto.com, is now available on Ledger Live. This means you can manage your CRO via the Kronos blockchain with Ledger. Ledger, probably one of, if not the most trusted hardware wallet out there right now, is ultimately supporting the Kronos chain on their Ledger Live platform, which is massive news. So here's a couple of things we need to really, talk about and finish up on this video. Massive worldwide advertising as part of the World Cup. Ledger has just said they will support the Kronos chain and ultimately the Kro coin on the most trusted hardware wallet out there right now, and those backed assets up $1 billion in 2 weeks. So what's my take on this? Two things really. One, you can never fully trust a cryptocurrency exchange. It's not regulated, as we see. The only one you could maybe argue about is Coinbase, that obviously has to have certain levels of regulation that the others don't, as it is a publicly traded company. But $1 billion in 2 weeks of volume back, of assets back into cryptocurrency at crypto.com, and ultimately massive global news and adoption for it. Now, the other side of that is people still believe that we are going to see crypto.com go down. I'm not in that world. I genuinely don't think we're going to see it. There's lots of noise about it, and I think at the minute cryptocurrency is running scared. We are looking for something to blame the current situation on. We know that FTX has kind of wounded a lot of people and maybe put us back a couple of years. But my view, again, you use the exchanges, you buy your crypto and you move it into a hardware wallet, specifically when we're seeing Ledger support so many projects, coins as they do. But let me know in the comments down below, what do you think? I still hold my bag of Kro. I'm excited to see what it does next week, but I will always move my money off exchanges and into those hardware wallets. But let me know in the comments down below. That's going to do it for this video. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe on this video. I'll catch you guys in the next one.